What's going on today, guys? My name's Matthew and welcome to the ultimate touring setup. So today's video, we're going to be going through this full mammoth of a build from top to bottom, everything that I can think of and remember and what I've written down on the script, as well as how you could possibly own this thing. It is for sale. More details on that at the end. Okay, so on the front of this mammoth build, we have got a shit ton of lights. Sorry, I keep burping. I can't stop burping again. On the front, we've got a twin row LED STEDI light bar. Heaps of light on this. It is more of a spread light bar though, but for your spot, you've got up the top there a single row light bar which produces a shit ton of light out the front of you, as well as two C4s to help with more of that sideways views. In this glorious ATD no hoop bar, we have a set of STEDI single row lights as well, which they are more of a spot as well for more down low. They're wired up directly to your fog light loom in the side of the vehicle. As well as you got a nice set of orange lights for your blinkers, sequential, as everyone likes that style these days. Inside the headlights, you've got a set of STEDI low and high beam lights, which it's one globe. Vehicles are different, but in this one, it's a single light. They're LEDs though. It makes the front of this car look absolutely sexual when it's driving towards you when you've got all these lights on. So on the front of this, we've got a worn 12,000 pound winch with a synthetic rope. It will come with a hook on it. Last time this vehicle was used, we had snapped the end of the winch rope right at the end. The rope was a little bit damaged due to a past winching procedure we had to do. So at the moment, it's just got a soft shackle on it, which we might end up just leaving on the vehicle and giving it. So for your communications, we've got a 3.6 decibel shorty stubby on here at the moment. It's a UHF. On the inside, we've got it connected to a GME 330 UHF. Plenty of distance. Good for your hilly areas as well as your, hanging out in the convoy of people. You can hear a nice amount. Oh, big fucking boy, this thing. So on the roof, on this GME tiltback, we've got a RFI Cel-Fi and booster aerial. Nice big long boy for when it's on the roof because you get so much more coverage. Signal works amazingly with this thing. You can be in an area of one bar and this girl will make it at least so you have 3 bars, 4 bars, so your kids can at least still watch YouTube or something when you're on the road. So for wheels and tires on this thing, we've got a set of 17x8 method race wheels in a bronze color with a fake beadlock around it. And wrapped around them rims, we've got a set of Cooper tires, rugged trekked all-terrains. These have seen better days, but they are an absolutely strong tire, absolutely strong rim. The load rating on these is up there because this is a heavy boy. Quite a fair heavy boy, this cruiser, so you need a nice set of wheels and tires to go with it. And the bronze just absolutely sets this thing off like it's beautiful. Size of this tire is also a 285/70/17, which you're looking at about a 32 point whatever it is. It's big enough. You don't want a massive tire on these things anyway, because the bigger the tire you go, the more power you're going to need. So on the side of this cruiser, we've got I'm going to put these on because it is bright. On the side of this cruiser, we've got an in-house 4-inch stainless steel snorkel connected to a custom airbox inside the engine bay as well, with a K&N air filter and a muffled sock thing around the air filter. Set of Clearview mirrors for when you're towing, or because of the big canopy that's on the back, which we'll get to. It's a bit hard to see around it, so legally, these are actually a legal must. You must have these. A bit on the stiff end, but that's all right. On the side of the vehicle for protection, we've got a set of down here to keep your seals nice and protected, a set of rock sliders from Legendex. They have a kicker out the back here to help with the wheel poke, as well as if you're off-road and you're doing some hectic shit, you're going to want a nice set of protection steps, not just your standard very thin steel steps. These will protect you from rocks, as well as be a nice step for the kids and the missus on the other side as well. All right, so we should probably go inside the canopy and show you what most people are here for. This is a Oztrack Customs canopy. I cannot give you the length, I can't remember, and I apologize, but she's a big boy. So up here we've got our lights in the canopy door as well as on the interior there. We've also got this Evercool fridge slide. You can use it as a freezer, fridge, whatever you need to do. You've also got your storage options. This one's a longer style drawer, and then you've got a smaller drawer, which this is smaller because on the other side there is a custom little cool kitchen. On the passenger side of the canopy, before we get to the roof, we've got this beautiful setup. Interior lights, water pump, as well as the water pump is connected to some other cool stuff, which we'll look at in a minute. So if we move Mr. Cameraman's phone out of the way, we've got a stand-up fridge freezer here as well, which I can't give you the liters. She's a bit messy at the moment, so you're not looking in there. You got your pantry here as well from Austrac Customs, as well as 2 volt, 40 volt in there if you want to run a coffee machine or whatever you want to put in here. A nice wooden chopping board, absolutely beautiful wood, no splinters, anything like that. We'll close this up. But the cool part that I love the most is this kitchen. Now, if you just have a missus or yourself, just happens to be a very, very small man to compensate for your Land Cruiser, you just open up your kitchen, and here's your cooktop. Now, this is gas powered, as well as you've got your Holden hot water system here as well, which this is all connected up to by the hot water system on the back here. So you connect it up to your cold and hot water, which will go underneath by some lines, as well as your gas gets connected there as well. And you cook your food, use your fridge, whatever stuff like that. If you need to wash your hands while you're cooking, that's right, you just open it up. Full water pump. Nice big water tank underneath there as well. I'll put on the screen how big it is. What else do you need? This thing's got everything so far. Almost forgot, we've got a travel buddy up here as well. Once you turn your inverter on, all this will be powered up as well. Never mind, it can be powered without the inverter. That's my fault. You don't need the inverter on to power up your travel buddy, so you can cook up whatever you're doing. Put a hot pie in there as you're driving along, you know, to get ready for lunch. For the power system of this thing, we've got an EnerDrive Adventurer system here. It's got a battery monitor, EnerDrive 200 amp hour B-Tech lithium batteries, which go back there in the corner over there. Power points 240, obviously, which you guys had seen before. And you can control everything from up here. You got your interior lights, water pump, some aftermarket accessories here you can add on too, which we added the zombie lights because it was funny. Inverter in this as well, which I believe it is a 2 or 3,000 watt inverter, which is just controlled down here. Turn your inverter on, the inverter's on, ready to go for all of your 240 volts. On the rack here, we've got a Wedgetail Tradesman roof rack. Plenty of room on your rack, which holds the aerial, Cel-Fi aerial, lights on both sides, which are controlled from inside the cab. All right, so as you can see, we've got an absolutely massive Bush Company rooftop tent, which we're going to climb up the Austrac ladder here and have a little sticky beak inside. You know, she's a bit empty at the moment as we're not using it and we're trying to sell it, but we've got lights up here. There's a light there, plenty of storage to put stuff. You've also got some USB ports over there if you want to charge your phones, have a laptop in here, whatever you're doing, you're doing. All the sides open up, everything opens up for your nice airflow. You do not have to have both layers lifted up. And what I mean by both layers is that you got your normal rooftop tent that opens up from the back, but you've also got the top end there that opens up as well again. Plenty of airflow, plenty of room. This big boy here can almost stand in it. It's absolutely heaps of room. So on this side of the car, got a 270 awning, wraps around the front to the side of the vehicle, goes all the way to the back. Now that ladder you're seeing in the trundle drawer, that is to make it a bit easier to get into this rooftop tent because there is no zipper. Back then, this vehicle was built in 2021. This awning doesn't have a zipper on the back to get to your rooftop tent. You can close it up before bed, the obvious thing, but nice big coverage awning. So when you're under here, having a couple of beers at camp or whatever you're gonna use it for, it's nice, keeps the sun off you, keeps the rain off you, and yeah. At the bottom of this vehicle, we've also got an X-Bar Hayman Reese recovery towbar thing. Obviously your tow hitch, Anderson plug if you're towing a trailer. Recovery points, middle, and the sides as well. These boys are bloody strong. If you can manage to break these, then you're doing something you probably shouldn't do. Underneath the rear, we've got a big ARB Frontier aftermarket tank. She holds, I think it was 109 litres. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. Obviously your remote race shocks as well from Dobinsons, aftermarket Reese X-Bar. And now this vehicle has 3.9 GVM on it, upgraded GVM obviously. With 700 kilo rated leaf springs for the rear, constant load. Obviously it needs the bigger leaf springs to be able to carry this massive weight this thing has on the arse end and the front. Also a set of airbags in there, which you can just see there, to help with the carrying load. On the vehicle as well, we have a 3-inch Redback exhaust as well, with a box as well, muffler box. It is tuned as well, and even though she has a muffler on it, it still sounds really good. On the side, on the on the driver's side of this vehicle, we've also got a Bushwhacker shower tent as well, which I'll throw up the clip of it opened up. Really good, connect your water up, have a shower, change clothes, whatever you need to do. As we walk up into the interior, we've got a set of 1-stone armrests both sides, because as you know, the Cruisers don't have many cup holders. So, nice cup holder. Here we've got a STEDI switch panel, your DPF, idle up, roof lights, front light bar, roof lights, side lights, as there are side lights on the vehicle as well, which I did say earlier. Rear orange light on the back, which you would have seen when we were looking at the back of the vehicle. Set of black duck seat covers. This is on the front and the rear to keep your seats nice and clean. Custom Cruiser interior, Department of Interiors, sorry. Roof console, as well as a center console here as well with your USB ports over there, cigarette lighter plug. A very, very, very deep center console. We've also got your UHF here, which is a 330. You got your playback, all your fancy features in there as well. That is about it. I'm going to put a full description in the bottom of the... I'm going to put a full description in the bottom of this video of everything done on this. Anything I have missed will be there. There's also going to be an email there if you are interested in buying this vehicle or having a look at it yourself. There are so many bugs here. Fucking interested in buying this vehicle. It is up for sale. Email will be there. It'll also be on Facebook Marketplace and anywhere else I can post it. Great to message me about it if you're interested. It needs a new home. It is an absolute weapon of a car. I've probably missed stuff, but that's because there are so many things. What the fuck? A bunch of things about this car. Now I'm going to sneeze, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it is a gorgeous car. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We're now at 155 subs, which we are slowly getting there. I want to make this a living. Help me make this a living and help me be able to pay my cameraman one day. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you all later. Adios!